A mother of two who broke her wrist after being involved in a terrifying car crash with Prince Philip on Thursday has revealed how she is lucky to be alive after the collision and that the Duke of Edinburgh is yet to apologize to her. Emma Fairweather, 45, was a passenger in the Kia involved and has told friends that she is unhappy with the way Buckingham Palace has handled the accident, which took place close to Sandringham Estate in Norfolk. She added that she has heard nothing from the palace, despite officials previously saying that contact had been made and well wishes exchanged. The Kia was driven by a 28-year-old woman whose 9-month-old baby was also in the car. Prince Philip was earlier spotted behind the wheel of his brand-new Land Rover today, just 2 days after flipping his car in a horror crash. In photos taken by Mail Online, the Duke of Edinburgh, 97, can be seen driving into the main entrance gate to the Sandringham estate on his own without a seatbelt on Saturday afternoon. Emma has reportedly complained to friends that she has been left feeling overwhelmed by the experience of the crash, especially as it involved the Duke of Edinburgh. Speaking in the Mirror, she described how the crash happened in slow motion and says she couldn't stop screaming. The latest photos have Prince Philip come less than 48 hours after he was left bloodied and shaken when his car somersaulted across the road after colliding with a Kia on the A149 in Babingley, Norfolk. Witnesses revealed Philip was shaking and pleading "Get me out" after his Land Rover crashed while he was out driving alone without a protection officer. A motorist who swerved around the wreckage said the Duke was hanging from his seat and saying "My leg is trapped." 4 rescuers had to free him from his upturned vehicle. And, astonishingly, the Queen was later pictured driving on a public road little more than a mile from the scene of the accident without a seatbelt. Palace officials admitted last night that Philip was taken to hospital on doctor's advice, despite initially insisting he was unhurt. It emerged last night that a 9-month-old boy and 2 women were in the car that hit the prince's vehicle as he pulled out onto a main road near the Queen's Sandringham estate in Norfolk. None of the trio were seriously injured, and the Duke of Edinburgh exchanged well wishes with them. The Duke passed a police eyesight test on Saturday, a source confirmed. However, he is now facing a police probe over the accident, which could lead to a charge of dangerous driving and could be forced to surrender his driving license. Despite this, a replacement Land Rover Freelander, bearing his distinctive number plate, was delivered to Sandringham yesterday. The female driver of the Kia, 28, sat in a police car wrapped in a paramedic's jacket while cradling her 9-month-old son in the aftermath of the crash. The shocked mother hurt her knee, which had to be wrapped in a dressing. Her 45-year-old mother suffered a broken wrist and was taken to hospital but was later discharged. The baby, who was rescued from the Kia's back seat, appears to have been unhurt. According to one eyewitness, the Kia, driven by a 28-year-old mother, T-boned the Duke's car and ended up in a hedge with smoke coming from the engine. Norfolk police said the force would investigate the crash, meaning the Duke is likely to be interviewed by officers. A statement said, as is standard procedure with injury collisions, the incident will be investigated and any appropriate action taken. Motoring experts said it was likely police would ask Philip to voluntarily surrender his driver's license because of his age. A royal spokesman confirmed that he was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in King's Lynn yesterday morning for a precautionary checkup on doctor's advice, but had no injuries of concern. The spokesman added, "Contact has been made privately with the passengers in the other car and well wishes exchanged."